All right, 49ers and Seahawks. This game is honestly a pick 'em game for me. You can tell by the odds. Minus 136 to plus 116. Regardless of who you pick, you're going to get a pretty similar return on your money. So really just whoever you want to lean with. I really want to look at the roster before I make my pick. So initially, I do want to go with the upset, choosing the Seahawks. But let me just make sure I know who's where. So receiver, obviously the Niners got Juwan Jennings. Ayuk is, I don't know if he's on IR, but I know he's on at least PUP right now. I think he's out for at least like the first 4 weeks or something like that. Everybody's expecting a big jump from Ricky Pearsall this year. We'll see. They did get Sky Moore, so that should help their receiving core. George Kittle continues to be a beast. Not surprisingly, offensive line's always been pretty good, led by Trent Williams. Brock Purdy's a good quarterback. He does what he needs to do. I think if Christian McCaffrey stays healthy, this should be a pretty decent team. And honestly, Rob will get this win solely based on McCaffrey. But let me keep looking here. So Bosa, Warner, Lenore. Don't know their safeties, honestly. I mean, kind of, but not really. So still have playmakers on defense, but definitely not the defense that they used to be. Let's look at the Seahawks. They did get Cooper Kupp. Obviously, Jackson Smith and Jigba has not lived up to the hype, unfortunately. He did have DK, and he's been in the shadow of him. So without DK there, I'm sure Kupp can lead him, but Jigba immediately becomes the most athletic receiver on the team. He hasn't done anything close to his Ohio State days, so that's yet to be seen. I don't necessarily believe it'll happen, but I guess we'll see. Tight ends, I don't even know them, so I'm not going to say that I love that. Sam Darnold did have a great year last year. I think that has a lot to do with the Vikings head coach. I think he's an incredible offensive mind, but I'm not going to I don't know if I see that in the Seahawks offense. So just based on that alone, Kenneth Walker, I've never loved either. Put down here. Byron Murphy, okay. Marcus Lawrence, didn't know that. Devin Witherspoon is a beast. Reap Warren is not bad at all. Kobe Bryant, okay. So the Seahawks, I think, are better than people expect. But just because I'm too uncertain about Sam Darnold and, his offensive coordinator and their scheme, I'm going to have to go with the 49ers here. I just trust Shanahan too much to not have a good plan for Brock Purdy. So I'm going to go with the Niners in this one.